Chris Rock, one of the most celebrated comedians of his generation, has spent decades making the world laugh with his razor-sharp wit and fearless honesty. From his rise on Saturday Night Live to his unforgettable stand-up specials and hit films, Rock has become a household name, admired for his humor, intelligence, and raw authenticity. Yet behind the laughter and success, the tragedy of Chris Rock at 60 is truly heartbreaking. A story filled with pain, betrayal, and resilience that most fans never knew about. Born in Andrews, South Carolina, and raised in Brooklyn, New York, Chris Rock grew up in a tough neighborhood during a time of intense racial tension. His early life was marked by bullying and discrimination, something he would later transform into comedic gold. But the scars from those years ran deep. In interviews, Rock has often spoken about how being relentlessly bullied at school shaped his worldview and pushed him toward comedy as both an escape and a weapon. "Humor was my shield," he once said, "the only way I could survive." As his career skyrocketed in the 1990s, with iconic specials like Bring the Pain and Bigger and Blacker, Rock became one of the most influential comedians in the world. He tackled race, politics, relationships, and class with unflinching honesty. Yet even as fans celebrated his brilliance, few realized the emotional toll fame was taking on him. Behind the spotlight, Rock's personal life began to unravel. His marriage to Malak Compton Rock, which lasted nearly 2 decades, ended in a painful and highly publicized divorce. Rock later admitted to infidelity and struggles with addiction to pornography, confessing that fame had made it too easy to make bad choices. "When you have money and opportunity," he said, "you think you can do whatever you want, until you can't." The divorce left him emotionally broken and separated from his family for long stretches. He once revealed that losing daily contact with his daughters was one of the hardest things he had ever experienced. "You don't realize how much your kids mean to you until they're not there every day," he said. The pain of that loss changed him deeply, making him reevaluate his life, priorities, and relationships. Then, in 2020, Rock revealed another deeply personal battle. He had been diagnosed with a nonverbal learning disorder, NVLD, a neurological condition that affects social interaction and communication. For someone whose career depends on connecting with people, this diagnosis was devastating. Rock admitted that it explained why he sometimes struggled to understand social cues or emotional nuances. "I always knew something was off," he confessed, "but I never knew what." Despite the challenges, he chose to speak openly about it, using his platform to spread awareness and empathy for those living with similar conditions. But perhaps the most public and painful moment of his life came during the 2022 Oscars, when actor Will Smith walked onto the stage and slapped him in front of millions. The shocking incident left the world stunned and Chris Rock visibly shaken. Though he handled the situation with remarkable composure, the emotional impact lingered. For months afterward, he avoided discussing the event in detail, but when he finally did, it became clear how much it had hurt him. "It still hurts," he admitted during a live show. "That wasn't just a slap. That was years of pain." The slap became a symbol of humiliation and trauma that haunted Rock, but it also revealed his incredible strength. Instead of responding with anger, he turned the experience into art, transforming pain into powerful storytelling during his Netflix special Selective Outrage. The way he processed that public assault showed the world that beneath his humor lies an unmatched resilience.